All right, guys. Sorry about that. So, I apologize for the headaches. I apologize for the inconvenience. Trust me, I don't enjoy it. Trust me, I do not enjoy it. But there's nothing I can do. I gotta let IT do what they do, and then we'll just do our part. All right. So sorry for the inconvenience. So let's just continue. Pass along the webinar link, YouTube link, to who's ever trying to get on, and let them know I'm recording on YouTube. All right. So no distractions, no echoes, no freezing, no nothing. Everybody should be able to hear clearly, comfortably. All right. Now we're on. All right. So Euro USD. So we got a nice double top happening on the weekly time frame. Right. Last week ended on a nice strong engulfing, right? So price dropped over here, came up. So we got a nice double top. Now, I see one or two things happening. I see either one more rise coming up. So because this was a strong weekly candle, right? So I could see price go up, continue to go up. Only thing, price would have to break last week's previous high. So it would have to close above around 126. Close above here, consolidate, and then continue up. If it's going to sell, I wouldn't sell until price breaks this V-neck. And what I mean by V-neck, somebody asked me what V-neck. So with a double top, like an M and W, there's that V form, and part of the M and W, this V-neck right here, right? I wouldn't sell until price breaks out here. If price does break out here, you got a nice double top all the way back down to 1.7. That means you can sell for weeks. You can be in this trade selling from weeks. All right. This is about 500 pips. Okay. About 500 pips right there. You can sell that for weeks. All right. You got FOCM coming up, though. That's the thing. So I wouldn't sell unless, if you get a small flag, the way this is setting up right now, you can probably get a small flag. If you get a small flag right here, it consolidates kind of like this, then look to sell. Just be careful with FOCM Wednesday, price could reverse and go back up. All right. If it is going to break, wait for the breakout. So a strong candlestick to break out like this, down, pull back, and then you get that continuation. All right. So I'll definitely be on the lookout for Euro USD because we're heading, the second quarter of the year is coming up, right? We got one more month, 2 more weeks to February is over, then we're in March. And then after that, we got the second quarter starting. So second quarter will let us know if we're really going to be either in an uptrend or downtrend. If you think about it, this first quarter of the new year, right? If you think about it, the first quarter of the new year, price has just been on an uptrend, right? Since basically January 1st, price has been on an uptrend. So if you look left, we had that big move to the downside here. Will we get a repeat or will price continue up, right? So if we get a repeat and price continues down, I'm talking about for the next 2 months easily, we can see Euro USD go on a downtrend. But we have to know if it's going to break this V right here. So I can see 2 scenarios. Price come back up. If it breaks above the high and consolidates, we'll look to buy. If not, if we're going to sell, we have to wait till the break of this trend line. So as you know, when selling a double top, you want to pretty much wait to the break of the trend line, pull back, and then continuation down. All right. So that's Euro USD. Great Britain USD. Great Britain USD reversed pretty strong, right? After price dropping, it reversed pretty strong. I can still see this going back up, right? I'm still looking for that downward move, even if price wanted to come all the way up again. We got to get that bigger correction. We still haven't gotten that bigger correction like this over here. So I'm still waiting for that, and that's gonna come. It has to come. Price can't just continually go up like that, right? It just can't. I've shown you guys on many occasions. We've traded it. We've done it over here, over here, over here. So even if price wanted to just go shoot up, we have to have some type of pullback somewhere probably around here to low 132, 1-3 even before it even begins to take off right there. All right. So what you want to do on the smaller time frames, I can see price coming back up here. Go on the 4-hour. Got a little consolidation here. I can see price coming back up. If it comes back up to 143, you definitely want to look to sell again, just like you sold here. I know a lot of you guys caught this. You're looking to sell that again. And once price gets to this trend line, again, we'll know whether or not we're going to get the breakout to the bigger move to the downside or reversal back up to the high. All right. So that's GU right there. Right now, after this move, you got your pullback. We should see another move to the upside. AUD USD. So AUD USD. This is a part of a bigger correction. This is correcting right now. I'm still looking for this to pull back to this trend line, kind of like price did over here, right? Before possibly coming up. What price could do, though, because of this move over here, we could see price come up, retouch that high again before looking to drop. All right. I actually traded this on Friday, caught a little bit, got stomped out. Actually, I traded on Thursday, caught the up move, and then got stomped out with this. I see better opportunities probably with Euro USD and some other pairs that I'm going to recommend. AUD USD, I would either sell at the breakout, actually not even the breakout, at the high if price comes back up to 0.81. I don't really see it coming back that high up because if you think about it, this was the down move. This is your correction right here. We should be getting another sell opportunity. So if it's going to sell, wait for that strong impulsive move, that bearish move down, right? Kind of like this. So that's what you're looking for, a strong move down. And then you want to ride this all the way down to around 0.76. Don't just jump in now. You'll have a better understanding by late Monday, tomorrow morning, Tuesday, definitely for sure. So we'll either see price back up here around this range. If it does come back up around here, definitely look to sell. Overall, I'm still bearish on this trend. All right. New Zealand USD. For New Zealand USD, this is definitely a buy. We can definitely see this coming back up to 0.75. So that's about 100 and probably 50 pip move, a little bit less, right? You got that strong reversal right there, right? If we go on the weekly, as you can see, you got that bullish engulfing candlestick right there. This bullish engulfing. So all you need to do is actually catch the pullback on this. So what you can do is if you're, let's say you use Fibonacci, right? Let's say use Fibonacci. Let's say the length of this all the way up here, right? Boom. I would let price pull back probably around the 50% retracement range, around 0.73, 300, somewhere around here, maybe the 61 before buying. Because if you buy now, your stop loss is going to be below here, right? That's a big stop loss. I don't know if you guys want that. If you got the account size, you can do it. That's perfectly fine. I would wait for a bigger pullback before jumping in this. So I would wait for a sell somewhere around this zone range and then look to buy. And then you want to ride this all the way up to this trend line up here, this resistance. This is definitely going. You got a bullish engulfing candle on that weekly. After the big reversal you saw in all the major pairs, I don't see NU going down. All right. I just see it dropping, pulling back, and then you're going to look for a buy. All right. USD CAD. All right. USD CAD. We actually got the drop here. Got the drop, but then again, all USD pairs, they gained some strength on Friday, right? So you see that bullish engulfing candlestick, kind of like right here, which led to this uptrend. So you got that. Let's go down to the 4-hour. So again, you should get some type of pullback correction If you're gonna look to sell, if you're looking to sell this, sell once price breaks this engulfing candlestick. So it breaks here, small pullback, and then look to buy, and then look to sell, right? But this move right here, the strong move, should continue up. We should see this go back up to 126, eventually 126, 800, eventually all the way back up to 129, right? All the way back up to 129. Because now the US dollar is gaining strength. If you look at the DXY, I didn't get to cover that on IML TV right here. So boom. So again, you guys remember on the bigger trend. So, you know, the dollar's been falling, it's been falling, it's been falling. I can see one more move down actually. See, based off the weekly, you see this bearish move. So we can see, don't be surprised if the dollar goes all the way down to 87. So that means every pair against the US will weaken. You'll see the US dollar weaken again. All right. So if we don't see any type of movement by, I would say by Tuesday, Wednesday of the DXY moving up, don't expect that double top on Euro USD. Don't expect a sell on GU. Expect all those pairs to rise, right? Expect all of them to rise. So back on NZD, USD, again, look for that buy. And on USD CAD, if we get the sell, then we should get a breakdown down here. If not, look for a buy on this. I'm not a big fan of this setup. I think there's some better setup, better opportunities in the market. But you do have, as you can see, a double bottom pretty much happening. It's an ugly one. So this should definitely come back up to around 126. All right. USD Swiss franc. So USD Swiss franc, again, been on a big downtrend, right? But we are getting to a major point in the market. Let's erase all this actually. Oh. Around here, around here. I don't see price coming all the way down to this wick zone. Probably definitely around 091, right? Now this is the monthly time frame. So let's break it down. Let's go to the weekly. Right? So as you look left, we see some big. We'll see some big, possibly moves to the upside here. Right? Possibly. Let's see if this area holds. Let's see if this area holds. We got to see if this area holds. Let's see if this area holds. And if it does, we can see a move back up. Somebody asked me if the double bottom was forming on this, and I said no. This is a classic mistake right here, where a lot of traders make a classic mistake right here. Traders will go double bottom, and they see this very popular form. And somebody messaged me and said, "Hey, is it time to buy USD Swiss franc?" Said no, no, because for the simple fact. And I'll explain here. This uptrend, this first leg up, showed really no strength, right? There was no engulfing candlestick. One thing I always look for when I see double tops and double bottoms, and perfect example right here. See this double top right here, right? Price went up, came down, went up again, came down, and then formed that second leg. You got your perfect M formation right there, right? If you notice, you had a bearish engulfing candlestick that started this, and then when it came around, another bearish engulfing candlestick, which continued. No bullish engulfing candlestick. That happened over here. So what happened when price came down for the second leg? For anybody who was trying to buy, price just kept going down. All right. And then if you looked at the overall trend, right, on the higher time frame, you would have just saw that price was just dropping, dropping, dropping. So there was pretty much no strength for the US dollar. So I did not like that setup as far as a double bottom. Like this right here. This is another example. You see this? This is the first bottom right here. This is the first leg. You see this bullish engulfing candlestick, which led to the V-neck, came down, and then you got another bullish engulfing candlestick, which led to the second leg, right? So again, you didn't see that here. There was no bullish engulfing candlestick. This is how the market fakes out a lot of traders. Come up here, get them with the V, and a lot of people think, oh, a W is forming, and then price will plummet even further. So what to expect if anybody's looking to trade USD Swiss franc? Let's go down to the 4-hour. I don't think this is still ready to come up, right? You'll probably get a small move back up here and then one more move down, right? I don't think it's ready to come up yet. There's no strength. I'm not liking this movement so far, right? I got to see a stronger move to the upside. If this breaks out of this trend line right here on this 4-hour, then maybe I'll look to buy. But as of right now, I'm not a fan of this. Even for the sell, I'm not, because I'm expecting this to eventually correct itself. But right now, I don't like the opportunity of trading this. So if you're looking for anything, you'll probably have a nice small sell setup. I would rather wait for a big breakout, pull back, and then continuation all the way up. All right, USD JPY. All right, so this one kept dropping, kept dropping, kept dropping. Same thing again. No confirmation for a buy. All right, no confirmation for a buy at all. Now, one thing you have to be careful of, even though Friday, I know a lot of people thought, you know, the US dollar was gaining strength. Maybe it's time to buy and sell whichever pair that you are in. Again, yeah, you had a nice reversal pin. This is what a lot of you guys who trade price action with candlestick call it. But if you don't get a flag on the smaller time frame, a nice pullback, right, you do not buy, right? Overall, this can still drop, and I'm going to show you why. Looking at the monthly, like I just said, the market is pretty much about to close. You got a strong bearish move right here. And if you look at the last monthly candlestick, it engulfed that bullish candlestick. So that was also indication that this would go on a deeper downtrend. I thought we'd get at least a little bit of pullback. But again, I said I would only look for a buy on USD JPY around this area if I got this type of price action, right? A bullish engulfing candlestick, a strong move. I never got that, so I never got into trade. Now you saw price just continued to go down. So off the monthly, we can honestly see price come all the way down to this zone area, right? So around anywhere between 105 to 101. Within by next month, definitely somewhere in between that before price even begins to start reversing. So how do we trade that this week? Eventually, we're gonna get that reversal. So as of right now, it's still a sell. I'm not confident. I don't like this. This is not giving me anything to buy. If anything, look to sell again. But eventually, especially once NFP comes, after this week, we got FOCM on Wednesday, and then NFP the following week, I could definitely see a fake out to the low and then a nice reversal back up to the high, right? Don't get in any USD pair unless you see a strong move in that direction. Strong move like this, impulse, correction, then continuation. All right? This is not strong at all. So this is not giving me no confidence at all. Nothing about this move is strong. Nothing about this is strong, right? Nothing. I can still see this pulling down to around 105, if not even lower. So again, I would stay out of this, and I wouldn't even look to sell because at any given moment, this can turn around and start going on an uptrend. So stay out of UJ because, again, guys, I'm looking for long term. I'm looking for that big buy, right? I'm looking for this. It's coming around. Eventually, we'll get that move back up to like around 111, all the way back up to 119. Right? I'm looking for that big buy. So I'm not looking really to sell anymore. If you were going to sell, you had to sell 2 weeks ago, almost a month ago when it was back at like 113. To sell now, you've pretty much missed the entire wave. Now I'm looking for either a reversal or if some type of correction. If I'm going to go sell again, I need this type of correction. Price come back up, and then I'll catch this whole move down to sell again. So that's all the U.S. pairs. Oh, gold. Gold actually has a very good opportunity. Gold has a very, very good opportunity. Go on the weekly. We are pretty much around the high here, right? And this is what I was looking for. I thought gold was going to drop and leave without me. But gold has a very, very good. As you can see last week, a nice bullish engulfing. So we should definitely see it hit this high. Probably around 1370. I don't see it going all the way up to 1390, but that is a possibility. It is a possibility. Let's go on to daily. I would look to sell either at the high of around 1377 or wait for the breakout. Wait for price to break out, correct, and then you're going to sell all the way back down to around like 1237. This is a nice setup right here, right? This is what we want right here. I never got into sell on this gold. I know a lot of people did. I didn't think it was finished. Then we got the reversal, so boom. So we should see it definitely hit that high around 1370. We'll see by FOCM on Wednesday. And if we get that fake out to the high, that's perfect. This is going to set up for a nice long-term sell all the way down here. All right. So keep an eye on gold. Definitely keep an eye on gold. Don't sell now. This is pulling back. Go on the 4-hour. This is pulling back for another move up. That's all it's doing, right? You got your impulse. This is your correction. You're going to get another impulse up. All right. Definitely look for a buy. Short-term buy, once it gets to around 1370, take profit and then start looking for sells. Silver, same thing. So silver reversed, came back up. Got your move there. You got your M formation coming down. You'll probably see one more move down here, and then we should see this come all the way back up. Right? Come back up. Come back up to 17. I don't see it going to high 17 for sure, around 17,300, right? So what you want to do on a smaller time frame, not now. Let it pull back just a little bit, probably get down to around mid 1657 and then look to buy, right? If you want to buy now, just place your stop loss below 16,300. But this should go back up to 17, catch yourself a few pips, and then again, like gold, like gold, look to sell because eventually price will come back down to around 15.5. Look to sell. If you're lucky, you will see price come all the way back up here and tag this top before turning around and dropping again. All right. Over to JPYs, Euro JPY. So Euro JPY. So remember I told you guys to keep track of this, and I said if price can consolidate here, right, give us a nice consolidation, we'll look to sell. Not really this consolidation I wanted. And the reason being, I have a feeling the way this pattern is setting up, this can set up for one more move up. And this is the reason why. I've shown you guys this pattern before. Let me show you on other pairs. And that's why it's very important to understand When I say understand market structure, understand these patterns, because you'll see them a lot. So for example, so you see how this slanted, right? It slanted down and then led to this uptrend, right? Actually, there was one setup on Euro JPY where you can see that. See how this is slanting? Just be careful, right? Before I sell, if you're looking to sell this, I would wait till it breaks this low. Breaks it low strongly, like strong, pull back, and then we can ride this all the way down. I'm not liking the way that is dragging like that, because that's letting me know it can reverse and come back all the way up to 136. That's telling me that possibility is still there. Right? What I wanted it to do when I said consolidate, I wanted it to consolidate upwards. Like you see here, how this consolidated and then dropped, how this consolidated and then dropped. You see, when I say wait for a flag, do you see the structure? Let me go on to 1 hour to break it down to you guys even more. Do you see the structure of the flag, right? So you got your down move. You see how it slants up? It curves up and then drops, right? That's what I mean by waiting for a flag. You see the down move, then it curves up and then drops. That's what I'm looking for. I didn't really get that on the daily. I didn't get that on the daily. I was looking for something like this. It started off good, something like this, and then drop. It just is dragging down. So when it drags down like that, as soon as you see a pair, right? Just like how this slanted up, and I told you guys eventually you're going to see a down move, right? And eventually you're going to get that down move, right? So same thing here. The way this is slanting down, I can see a reversal. So be careful with that. I'm not filling this pair either. I would stay out of it. Wait till you get some type of confirmation. So you're either going to get a strong impulse move up, wait for that flag, and then buy again, or you're going to get that big move down. I think this might reverse. All right. That's just my opinion. If you're going to look to sell, wait till it breaks this structure. Wait till it breaks this structure and then sell. Great Britain JPY. So Great Britain JPY is almost near strong area of support, and it's actually creating a flag right now. Creating a flag right now. I can see one more down move before turning up. I actually like this pair. I'm going to show you guys something right here on the monthly. So on the monthly, we got a nice bearish engulfing candlestick happening, right? Like I said, we got 2 weeks left in the market for this month. So we got a nice bearish engulfing candlestick. I don't see for the month of March this reversing and going all the way back up. So that means we should see price come all the way down to like 141, somewhere between 141 and 145. So based off this monthly, what we'll get is a correction, right? Probably one more fake out down here somewhere, and then we'll get a correction, possibly back here, and then we'll get the continuation all the way down. If price breaks this major support, and I hope it does, I really, really hope it does, because if it breaks this major support right here, look at how long price has been consolidating in this range. This is months, right? So we're talking about 2, 4, 6, 8, close to a year just consolidating in this range. If price breaks here, we can see price come all the way back down to 125. If price doesn't, we can see this going back up. Because I have all the Great Britain pairs falling across the board, I think we should see that bigger move to the downside. Is it going to just break through here? No, of course not. It'll probably touch here, retrace, touch it again, retrace, and then finally get the break. So that's going to be a long period of time. But as of right now, going into next month, I really like this setup. I really, really like this setup. I'm more interested in the sell than the buy. You will have a nice buy opportunity. So you'll get something like this. Price will come up. You'll get about 200-300 pips. But then if price never breaks up this high, oh, we're definitely looking for a big sell. A big sell all the way down anywhere between 145 to 142. So to give you an idea, if price comes back up to this area, right, this supply zone on the daily, and it comes all the way down anywhere from here to down here, we're talking about we're close to 10,000 pips, 10,000 units right here. Easily, easily, easily. So this is a lot of pips. All right. So over 1,100 pips. That's a lot. So I actually like this setup. So keep your eyes on this. So between this week, next week, we'll probably get one more fake out. One more fake out to the downside. And then you'll start to see it correct up. And then we'll see the bigger move down. I can already see how this is going to play out. And this is going to be a nice one. All right. All JPY. I actually like all JPY. I like all JPY. I like the way it's setting up. This is looking good. I like this. I like this. This is last week's low. So as long as price doesn't break last week's low of 83,400, look to buy. And this has a good move all the way back up to around 86. So watch it here. So probably get one more move down, right? Draw a trend line, 4 hour, one more move down, and then we should get a breakout all the way back up to 86, if not higher, right? So boom, that's a nice 300 pip move there. So watch price if it breaks that low. If it doesn't break 83,400, it doesn't like strongly down, just fakes out, retaps, look to buy. And this should be a nice move all the way back up to 86. Remember when we traded this pair all the way back up here, right? We had the double top. We were in all this consolidation. A lot of people, I mean, I personally got out around here. I should have held, but it's okay. And then as you can see, we got the nice big move to the downside. So you got a nice, good move coming back up. So if there's any pair so far I like, as far as the JPYs, I'll definitely like all JPY. This nice buy setting up. Definitely looks good. You already got your strong move up there. A bigger correction happening, right? We might get it to retest here, but if it doesn't break last week's low of 83,400, oh, you got a nice move up. Euro, Great Britain, USD. All right, perfect. Euro odd. Euro odd's been consolidating a lot. It's been consolidating a lot. What that tells me is we might get one more move up. One more move up, because this thing was supposed to have been dropped. If it was going to drop, it would have dropped by now. Right? It would have dropped by now. I know we traded this. I said get in a sell. I know a lot of you guys made some money. If you didn't, well, probably missed out. Again, I'm not looking to sell this unless I see something like this. Correction, and then continuation down. The way this is looking, we can see one more move up. So I would personally just stay out of this. There's nothing to really trade with this. Stay out of this. This is just ugly. Back and forth, back and forth. I thought when we finally got in and we were doing good, I thought it was going to break. It never broke. It reversed again. So stay out of this trade. Great Britain odd. Great Britain odd I actually do like. You got a nice head and shoulder for me. Great Britain odd is setting up pretty good. As you can see here, this is actually a nice one to start the week. Got this, got the head. And as you can see, the second shoulder. So let this probably scale up a little bit, back up to around 78, and then look to sell. Your take profit will be around low 74. probably around 73. This is setting up nice. It doesn't get cleaner than this, right? As long as you get confirmation, if it comes back up here. So what you want to do is you don't want to sell now. I can see this coming back up. Let it get around, around 78, or just like it got here, and then look to sell. Look to sell that. And you got a nice move to the downside there. That's a nice, clean head and shoulder. That's the right. That's the head. That's the shoulder. We should get this coming down there. As long as everything confirms, this is a nice 400 pip move. This pair alone will make your week. Will probably make your month. So there wouldn't be no need to trade any other pair, right? All you need to do, guys, I keep telling you, find one nice setup, call it a day, and it'll literally make your week. So Great Britain odd, Euro, Swiss franc, Euro, Swiss franc. So again, you see this, right? Anytime you see this type of pattern, guys, pay attention to these patterns. When you see the market's on an uptrend and then you see it dragging like this up, right? Just consolidating, dragging, you know a down move is coming, right? You got to start picturing these patterns because they show up over and over and over again, over and over and over again. So you see this diagonal uptrend right here comes up, and then you get that sharp move down. So again, this is still, I'm still expecting this to come to 1-2, 1-1-2. So on the 4 hour, let price come back around this zone area before you sell. All right. So draw a trend line. If price breaks above this trend line right here, you can buy. You got a small buy opportunity. Small buy opportunity, about 100 pips. Nothing too crazy. Your stop loss will be below here. And then look to sell again. Look to sell from the top again. Great Britain, Swiss franc. This is another one. We've been selling this for a while, right? Price came up here. Same thing like Euro Swiss franc, right? You had that big uptrend, and then it was just consolidating up, and then you got that big move. Boom, correction, small one, boom. And now what you're getting, a bigger correction. Right? Go on the 4 hour, and you'll see it. You got, that was a correction. This wasn't really a correction. That was news, faked out, boom. But you got a correction here. Look to sell around this range, around 131. If price comes up here, look to sell there, just like this dropped here. Look to sell. And if we get the breakout, we should see this come all the way to 127, right? Watch this. Let it come up to around 131, 300, 400 range, and then look to sell that. Euro New Zealand. But Euro New Zealand broke out. Actually, this was good. I said to stay away from this last week. Hopefully nobody traded this because I said it could have done either or. As you can see, a lot of consolidation there. That's why I said don't trade it. But it actually broke out. Now we could see price come all the way down to 165, as low as 162, 164, 162. So, of course, got your flag right here. Boom. Now you're looking for another flag. And then you're going to ride this all the way down. This is actually a good move right here. So if you catch this, this is a nice one. If I'm able to catch this, because I'm actually leaving for Africa this week, guys. So if I'm not around, I'm going to try to update and post you and keep you guys posted in the Telegram, right? I've been having a lot of things to deal with, traveling, so much meeting after meeting, and now I'm about to fly out to Africa for a month. So hopefully they got good service out there. If not, you know, it's going to be a lot of cancellation for IML TV, but I'm going to try my best to keep you guys posted on everything. But this is a nice setup right here. If this plays out, you got a nice 300 pip move. So as you can see with Great Britain odd, Euro New Zealand, I definitely like these two. Odd JPY, I like those pairs. You want to take the best setups, guys. Always the best setups. So this is setting up nice 300, possibly 400 pips right there. Just wait for the flag. Wait for a flag like this. That's all you got to do. That is all you got to do. Like here, like here, like here. Wait for a flag. Don't just jump in. Wait for a flag and then sell. All right. Great Britain, New Zealand, same thing here. Right? Had to sell, didn't pull back to where I wanted, but it's all right. Looking to ride this all the way back down to 186. Right? So you got your move right here, right here. It's slowly doing it though. Don't just jump in for a sell. Wait for this to probably come back up a little bit, just a little bit, right? Right. Let it either come back up to the top around 191, then sell, or sell the breakout. Sell the breakout of this. If you see a strong candlestick, bearish, hard, then you can sell. Don't sell where it's at right now because these are the type of areas where market will just pull back, and then you'll get in trouble. All right. But this is a clean setup right here. Your stop, if you sell the breakout here, your stop loss is above this channel. All right. But I would either sell at the top or the breakout. And then your take profit would be all the way at like 186. Okay. EuroCAD. So EuroCAD, same thing, EuroCAD, as you can see. So you guys already know. I've been looking to sell on this for a while. Same thing with all the other euros. You see how this is slantly just crawling up. That means this up move is almost done. We should see a bigger correction here. So let me give you guys the overall outlook on this. That's what we're waiting for. Right? See how everything pulled back to this trend line? That's what we're looking for here. Back over here. So watch it on the 4 hour. So probably this week, very, very soon, we should get a breakout to the downside before possibly, because overall, I do see this coming up even higher. Let's look at the monthly time frame. We could see price come all the way up here. Right? This is why looking at the higher time frame is critical. Critical. So we could see price come up here before it actually drops. All right. But before it gets up there, you will get that correction though. That's not going to happen overnight, right? You're going to get that correction, like that pullback, like over here, and then you get the move up. All right. So short term, you're looking for sells on this pair. You're looking for a sell on this pair, right? Wait for either the breakout of this channel or let it come back up and then sell. So when I say come back up, I mean come back up like this and then sell. Great Britain CAD. Great Britain CAD, same thing. Great Britain CAD was the only one I really thought that was going to come all the way up. Again, just because one Great Britain pair is doing something doesn't mean all the Great Britain pairs. And that goes for any pair. Every pair is its own personality. Just because one thing is doing one doesn't mean the others. Like I hate when people, oh, well, Euro's going up. Euro USD is going up. So that means Great Britain USD is going up. No. I've seen plenty of times they both go the opposite direction. Or GJ is going down, so that means EJ is going down. No. I've seen total, both pairs go in total opposite directions. So you got to understand what each pair is doing. So long term, right now, you got this move, you got your correction. Look to sell once price gets to 178. So what you're looking here, if you're looking for a buy, wait for this to, this is pretty much your pullback area already. You can grab some pips here, and you got a small buy opportunity from where current price is at now all the way up here, about 200 pips. But once it gets up there, look to sell, because if you look left, you got that big move down here, expecting the same thing. Definitely back to this trend line here, eventually all the way back down. Okay, and I know a lot of people like this pair, Odd CAD. Odd CAD is coming back up. Right. Let this pair get to around 0.99 and then look to sell. For all those that love to trade this pair, and you know what sells coming up, you know why? Because this uptrend is not aggressive, right? It's dragging actually. So be careful. Like, it's actually really, really dragging. It's creating that channel. When it drags like that, that means reversal is coming soon. So once it gets up to around 0.99, anywhere from like 600-700 around this zone area, you're going to look to sell. Just wait for a pullback and then buy. All right. If you're going to buy around this range, your stop loss is down here. All right. Your stop loss is always below the previous low. All right. Same thing as when you're selling. So if I'm selling here, my stop loss is above here. Right. So if I'm selling here, my stop loss is somewhere down here. I don't want to put it down here because this is not a good risk to reward, but you want to give yourself enough wiggle room to ride the trend. All CAD and over crypto. So Bitcoin's back to 10,000. So I said it would come back alive. Just a little bit. I do see one more down move coming up. You could see price come back down here to around 6,000 and then see one more. I told you about not only last week, couple weeks, don't be surprised if Bitcoin just consolidates here for a while before it actually takes off. All right. So this week, look to sell Bitcoin, right? If it doesn't break out of this trend line, this daily trend line right here, all the way from the top to the bottom, if it doesn't break out there, look to definitely look to sell. And Ripple, I've been telling you guys, this was the pair that I definitely liked. This was the one. So definitely buy this one right here. Whoever got in around anywhere from, I said around 60 to 70 range, you're in good money, good profit. Sent the screenshot earlier to you guys. We do have a possibility. So see one more, just one more pullback actually happening. And we can see price probably come back down to around 76. But again, long term, I have this coming up to definitely $2 all the way back up to $3 for sure. For sure. So if it pulls back like it is now, that's better for all the people who didn't get in. So, wait for a correction, let it pull back, and then look to buy. Once it gets under $1 and starts getting to around anywhere, honestly, around 90, 77 cents, look to buy it. I prefer actually buying the coin as opposed to trading it, but you have the opportunity. If you have the account size, you can trade it. I've seen a lot of people send me the screenshots. They made a lot of money off of Ripple. But definitely if you you open up with one of those cryptocurrency wallets, companies out there, like I said, Coinbase, Binance, all of them, definitely look to buy Ripple, stack up, and buy long term. Definitely buy long term, because in the next several months, you will be a happy person. All right, this is for sure. Minimum $2. Honestly, I see it going past 3, but it should definitely get to 3 within the next several months. All right, guys. So that's pretty much it. That's the overview of all Forex currency. Again, I'm leaving for Africa this week, so IML TV might be canceled on Tuesday, because we're supposed to be leaving Tuesday, and I'm going to be out there for a month. So hopefully, if they have good reception, I'll be able to still do my sessions. If not, I'll make sure I'll try to get in some recordings on YouTube and upload it there. I'll definitely keep you guys posted in the Telegram. I know we didn't do a lot last week. I tried to get you in that GU buy when it reversed. Some people caught it if they were veteran traders. If you knew what to do, you caught that buy. If not, because I said wait for the flag, never really got the flag, and it just kind of took off. I'm going to try to make sure you guys get in like 2 decent setups this week. So, you guys, catch some profits, stay profitable. One thing I will say, and I'm going to do better at, is getting you guys in less trades. I realize a lot of you guys, especially I'm in all these telegrams and chats, some of you guys are just over trading. You're trying to catch every single move and be in every single setup. And it's actually hurting you more than it's helping you. I tell you guys all the time, all you really need is one good setup to set your whole week, to really set up your whole week, and you'll be fine. If you trade one good setup, just even a week, your account would explode. And I think the problem is a lot of you guys get caught up over trading. And I've even thought about myself, should I slow down analyzing all these pairs? Because sometimes a lot of you guys, you're trying to watch all these pairs, and then you get lost and caught up, right? So believe it or not, in trading Forex, less is more. Doing less is more. You'll be more profitable by doing less. So, always try to find the best setups. Always try to find the ones that offer high, low risk, high reward. And I promise you guys, your accounts will grow. All right. We got Vegas next month. I hope to see a lot of you guys in there. I'll definitely be in Vegas for the Rise of Convention. So for all those who are coming out, it would be lovely to meet a lot of you guys, connect. And as always, let's have a profitable week. I'll update the Telegram, and guys, let's always, as always, kill it. Let's kill it.